Yes, so Mukesh, today we are actually going to learn the validation of the source and target. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to open the Databricks. Just give me one second. So, there is a source file whom I have imported using s.csv. So to read the file from the CSV file format,
Yes,
we
sir.
u- we use the code spark.read.option header equals to true to see the header, and if we want to see the schema, we write the interfer schema true. Okay, and then the format we are taking CSV, and this is the load. This is the path from which we are taking the CSV file, and then we are seeing this. This is our source file. Any doubt, Mukesh, to load the source file using CSV file? This is the syntax spark.read.option and then dot format and dot load. Okay, so this is my source file. This is my target file. Target file is spark.read.option dot format. Again, the CSV and then load the path of the target file. And we are seeing the target file also. We are seeing the source file also. Now we are going to compare it. To compare, first I have created a temporary table or view so that I can use the SQL queries and all.
Yes,
So
sir.
there's very simple df.create or replace temp view source, df.create or replace temp view target. And then we are writing spark.sql, select star from source, and then we are taking the count. So we are writing dfs.count, and we are getting the count as 2. Similarly, for the target, we are writing what? We have to create a temporary table. So dft.create or replace temporary table, whose name will be target. And then what we will do, Mukesh? We'll do select star from target, spark.sql, and this way we want to see it, and we want to see the count. So we are getting the output as 2, and this is the data. Now I want to see the
Count
data.
validation is completed, right? Count validation is completed. First step.
No, 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 you have not completed. You are just getting the count. Okay.
Okay.
See, count validation we are going to do using automation. Okay. Manually we have done. We are going to do the count validation using automation. So how we are going to do is first we are loading a source file using the CSV file format whose name is s.csv. Okay, so spark.read.option.format.load. We have loaded a CSV file format. Okay,
Yes, sir.
and this is the source file. Similarly, this is the target file. Now we are creating a temporary table for the source. We are creating a temporary table for the target. Then we are seeing all the records from the source, and then we are checking the count. So in the source, the count is 2, and this is the data which is present. We can see using select star from source. Okay. So
Yes,
if
sir.
we want to see the data, so you can just write dfs.show, so you can see the data also. Let me just show you the data also. So this is the data, this is the count. Similarly, select spark.sql, select star from target. So what is the data in the target and what is the count? So this is the data, this is the count is 2. Now to see the difference in the count, it was there. So we have written source accept all target count. So what is the accept all? It checks that apart from this, any data are there in the target from the source and the count of that. So the count should be what? It should be 0. So count is 0 here because the count in the source and target is 2. So if we put the accept all, the count is coming as 2. Similarly, here also for the target part, target data frame accept all source and the count. And again, we are getting the count as 0. So now if I check the differences, so what I have written is if the record count between source and target equal to 0, 0, 0, and the target difference source equal to 0, print the two data frames are identical, else the two data frames are not identical. If I execute this, I get a output as two data frames are identical. That means there's no difference in the record count match.
So here, how the machine is understanding what are the data are there in between? Like suppose in front instead of Alice it is Vikram, instead of Alice it is Mukesh. So how the it
No,
is?
so we are not, I have not come to the data validation. Now I am just telling you the count validation.
Sure,
So now,
sure,
Mukesh,
sure. Okay,
When
sir.
I will teach you the data validation, I'll tell you how to do the data validation. First, are you clear about the count validation?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is your count validation. Okay. So always you should know how to do the count validation. Now, if you want to do the data validation, then how can we do? So suppose I write here data validation between source and target if I want to do. So what I will do, tell me. First, I will take this data frame source, and then I will take the dot, and then I will take what? Except all. I will take the data frame target, and I want to see it, so I can write here show. So there's no mismatch. Are you saying there's no record coming? It's coming null. Yes or no, Mukesh?
Yes,
And if
sir.
I want to see the difference between target and source, so what I will write? Data validation between target and source. So what I'm writing? Data frame target except all data frame source, and I'm just saying this. So I will not get any record. This is your data validation. This tells what? There's no data mismatch. What I was teaching you is that there's no count mismatch. Yes or no, Mukesh?
Okay, got it, sir.
The count mismatch, you have to take the count. You are putting that dot count. That means you're getting the count. If there's any one record, two record, 10 record, 1000 record difference in the count, I will get that count. But here I'm not checking the count. Here I'm checking the data. Yes or no, Mukesh?
Yes, sir.
Now, how to check the duplicates, Mukesh? If in the ID column, if I want to see the duplicates, do you know? Can you try that query to check the duplicate or to get the duplicate? Do you know? To get the suppose there's a data frame source, how to put the group by, and then
Mm,
using what is the column? Tell me.
mm,
So the column is ID, right? So
mm,
right here ID, and then what you have to do, Mukesh? You have to check the count. Yes or no, Mukesh?
yes, greater than.
Then if I want any filter condition, then what I have to do, Mukesh? Having, right?
Mm,
Having what we have to do? Count is greater than one. Yes or no, Mukesh?
yes, sir.
So this call I have to use. So what I have to do, Mukesh? I have to import this call or not? How can I import? Can you tell me?
Import
From what is
from
that? PySpark
import
dot function
mm,
dot SQL import what?
call.
Import call. Yes or no, Mukesh?
Yes, sir.
Now if I execute this, will it work?
Yes, sir. No,
So no module PySpark dot function. So what I have to do, I can just go and diagnose the error. What is that error it is coming?
last. Yes, yes, it came.
Yeah. So see here, what is writing? You need
Part.
to import call from PySpark dot SQL dot function. I have written function dot SQL by mistake. Okay. So you
Okay.
have to import always from
SQL.
PySpark dot
SQL.
SQL dot function, not from function dot SQL. Okay.
Um, having is not supported means here filter we use not having
Yes. So we can use a filter. So let us
okay,
just take a filter.
filter then it will give 0 greater than.
Yes or no, Mukesh? We are getting null record. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
You
Means
cannot.
no duplicate is there.
There's no duplicate, right? If there's duplicate, then it will give the record. That means that is a defect. Yes or no, Mukesh?
Yes, sir.
Am I clear? Tell me yes or no.
Yes, sir.
But I have to check the null, Mukesh. What is the way to check the null? Do you know drop now?
Drop now. Yes, drop now function.
How to use drop now? DFS dot now dot drop, and then you have to put the column. Okay, what is the column ID? I think. No, this is not the correct code. So whenever you get this kind of things, you just can just diagnose your code.
Okay, subset is equal to id. Drop now.
So subset equals to ID, you have to take the column name. Yes or no, Mukesh? Yes.
Yes, sir.
So you'll get no records. If you want to see this, so you can just write here display.
Dot show. Dot now.
So you should not get any record. Yes or no, Mukesh? There's no null record. Yes or no?
Yes, sir. ABC1.
Yes. So this is what is the automation of the ETL testing, what we have done, Mukesh. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Considering the count, data, duplicate, null, and all. Okay. So I've completed this portion. I'll share you this. So this we can share like this, file, and then we can write here export, and then we can put it in DVC archive or source file or anything we can do, and this will be downloaded, and
With
then
the,
this particular piece of code you can import in your data breaks, and I can just share you. Suppose I will copy this and I'll share you in WhatsApp so that you can just keep it.
so all will code will come only just particular
All
this.
all the codes will come, whatever we have taught in teaching
This
today.
is giving this functionality also. I mean, sharing functionality of the.
Yeah, only if you have the data breaks, okay, but you don't have, right?
Okay.
Just copying the code.
Yes.
So you're understanding, Mukesh, how we are automating the things, right?
Yes, sir.
Just 1 second.